The ceremony was disrupted today by a very modern protest. 3 men managed to evade the tight security surrounding the lighting of the Olympic torch. Their plan was to draw global attention to China's crackdown in Tibet. As the CBC's Lori Graham reports, it worked, sort of.
Olympic organizers gathered at the birthplace of the ancient games to watch as the flame for Beijing was lit using the sun's rays, a symbol of peace, according to the head of the International Olympic Committee.
It has the force to unite humanity and to stand for harmony.
But the harmony was broken when members of the group Reporters Without Borders showed up to denounce China for its handling of Tibet. They waved flags showing the Olympic rings as handcuffs.
From what I heard, they should...
Catherine Borlongen, who is with the group, watched from Montreal.
We just needed to show that although the Olympic Games and this torch lighting ceremony is sacred, human rights are even more sacred.
People watching in China didn't see what happened. Their state-run TV network cut away immediately, and announcers didn't mention the incident. The ceremony continued, and as the Olympic torch began its journey through Greece, more protests. There were also protests in other parts of the world today, people using the upcoming games to shed light on China's human rights record and draw attention to what's happening in Tibet. For weeks, Chinese troops have been trying to put down protests in Tibet and neighboring provinces. It's believed more than 100 people have been killed. Protests have spread beyond China's border, building a momentum that some suggest could lead to a boycott of the Beijing Games. Today, in a statement, the Canadian Olympic Committee said it does not support a boycott. Instead, the COC does wish for the people of Tibet a swift and peaceful resolution to the violence and tragic events in that region.
Well, I don't think a boycott is out of the question at this point.
This Olympic historian has studied other games plagued by protests and says the Beijing Games could be in trouble.
Based on the amount of activity on the internet and certainly what's going on over there right now, I would say that we're getting an indication that things are going to heat up before August.
Between now and the opening ceremonies, the Olympic torch will travel across 20 countries and 5 continents. Tibet is also on the route, where China vows strict security and protesters promise a passionate fight. Lori Graham, CBC News, Toronto.
That shadow